cup of tea time. Machinist Mike, I live in England. I do indeed. Hello driver, you have a travelling post office and a passenger train to drive to Roslin and then a parcels train to drive back to Oakhurst. First turn your loco on the turntable, then drive to the water crane in Oakhurst Shed 1 and fill your tender with water. So we're going on that road there, so let's spin the turntable. Wow, look at that turntable. You hate that coffee machine. Have I done Stoke Ferry Branch? Yeah, I think I've done all of heyjoe's routes now. GWR Borderlines is a workshop route. It's by heyjoe. Same as the scenario. See you later, Jakey Trains. Just feeling like it's going to be a bit of a snug fit. Sure we're all on. Right then, let's spin it round. Breathe in, Matt. Oh. Right, that's spinning around. We need to get one more beyond that one. I guess the way that the Saint is calculating movement is what's making its wheels move. Because I know that the Saint's got a different calculation for the wheel animation. Right. Still need to go forward now. Why is the reverser back to front? What is going on? Oh, twit. Forgot to press the reverser lock. Well, I set it to forwards and the train was going the wrong way, and it's because I hadn't pressed the reverser lock, so it's actually still going the other way. Why does this match hate turntables? I don't know. Because it's a grouch. Why is the train green? I know it should be pink, really. But don't hate the green. This train should be pink, absolutely. Right, picking up water. It's going up nicely. Dispatcher can't traverse turntables. Yes, you can't use dispatch with turntables. I'm surprised this is working, to be honest. Sometimes you can make it work, but a lot of the time it doesn't like it. Right, couple up to your train in Oakhurst Yard 11. Where is that? Up there. So I need to pull forwards and then it'll redirect me back. I can do that. Yeah, that's duck. Pannier. We've got to come out to here so we can come across here, I think. What's the marshal instruction? The marshal instruction is for putting wagons in particular sidings. It's a one way of making a sort of a shunting puzzle scenario. Right, so that's switched and we're now cleared back into ours. Reverse. Release the brakes. Oh, if the smoke from steam trains would stay in the tunnel. That's extremely difficult to calculate on game engines like this because you'd end up calculating the physics for all of these particles, and there's hundreds of them. So, yeah, that gets very expensive. Newer game engines, wink wink, it's much easier and done on the graphics card automatically, wink wink. You think this? People can think it's a southern steam train because it's green. No, this is superior green. Do I have Dutch and German? I've got lots of German trains. I try and run something from Germany every day. But we did Albula line tonight instead. I don't have any Dutch trains though. Basically I've got what's on Steam and that's it. Right, drive to Oakhurst platform 1, pick up your passengers. Your train is scheduled to depart Oakhurst at 10:07. So we find out how much I'm late. That's it. Yep, 2 minutes later already. I haven't done any spads tonight, Francois. You started making a pace of snow around London Favish. Oakhurst platform due in at 10:04. Now your MPV-TV, time to get some third-party DLC? Well, no, because the MPTV thing doesn't change anything, really. I still work for Dovetail. See you later, Bob. Good to see you back with us. Drive to Brookside, platform 2. Brookside? Fantastic. Right. Raise the brakes. Release the brake and go. Oh yeah, there are some nice routes from Netherlands, but I don't run anything that isn't on Steam. There's a number of reasons for it, and unfortunately at the moment that means I can't run Dutch routes. We need to get some Dutch routes on Steam. And what that needs is Dutch people to make one. This is a fictional route, Nikolai, so the map won't do anything useful. LNR, so this scenario is 40 minutes. And the next scenario is 32 minutes. See you later, BMJ. Dutch people have made routes, they only contain third-party content because a lot of things like the signalling system is not on Steam yet. Problem is, until someone makes a signalling system and Dutch assets and makes and releases a route with it, that's always going to be the case. And to be honest, there are so many countries out there, Dovetail aren't going to make routes for every country. So it's one of those things that if you want routes for your countries, actually what you guys need to do is figure out who's going to make them from your side, because that'll make it happen a lot quicker. Why are your ears bleeding? Yeah, I've tried posting on places like Train Punt, and Copper Opper Mal did exactly the same. and I got no responses from anybody interested in creating third-party routes to put up on Steam. None at all. I was quite disappointed by that, if I'm completely honest. Ronick, I don't know what you mean. You need to get unbanned because you're getting hate for getting banned on your stream. What? Where did you get banned? You're clearly not, because you're posting. How much is the desktop controller? It really depends where you get it from. There are different places you can get it from. It's sort of in the order of $200, £200. Oh, DTM server. Yeah, I leave Haddock and Easily Confused to look after the Minecraft server, to be honest. I've got enough to do. You're going to make some steam train scenarios? Nice. I like steam trains. And in case you haven't noticed. Right. More tea on the go, Vicar. A Steam desktop controller will be awesome. I would love that. Next stop, Avondale Platform 2, pick up passengers. Oh, we're going to go via TPO. It's about to get exciting, folks. Find the brake handle and actually the accelerator. Half a mile to the TPO marker. Simon Tizard, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. First marker, you're coming up to the mail drop off and pick up number 1. There's all the bags. Here it is. And then shortly afterwards, they close. There. There's a bit of a jump. Avondale. How do I move the head? It's a thing called track IR. It's this little doodad over here. Yeah, you can also get a thing called track hat, which does pretty much exactly the same thing. Got some water going in at last. God, it's a bit bumpy round here. No, that wasn't Thomas. Thomas isn't actually in the game yet. It's the same idea as the VR stuff, mods to Twitch. In fact, when I coded in a test implementation for the VR for this, which is not available because it never got finished, that was what made me do the track IR for this at the same time, because I'd already done it for VR. So there is a lot of commonality there, but Run It Gaming, if anyone is upsetting you on your own YouTube channel, just ban them. It's that easy. Doors are open. Water's going in nicely. Next stop, Westbrook Platform 2. Oops, probably should put the cut off forward. Yes, Thomas is an E2, that's right. Good, we have a green light. That's what I want to know. Track IR5 is quite expensive. I can't remember how much it is, but it's a lot more than £20. But Track Hat is a lot cheaper. Trying to get boiler pressure back up while I'm trying to get water in the boiler. It's not a fun thing. It's our destination. I've got 1 mile to the TPO marker, so I've got plenty of time to get some speed up. What other train games do I play? Not really that many these days. I pretty much just play this one. I have played most of them, to be honest. You want the map? It's quite an intriguing little route, this. We are currently heading here. We're going to come around the corner and get to the TPO marker. Then we're going to Westbrook. There. Boiler pressure's coming up nicely now. Right, time for the next pickup. Boiler pressure's coming up now. Morgan, I try and reply to the Twitch whispers, probably less so during the stream because of typing and watching what I'm doing. Now she's going to race away. Westbrook is the next station. Right. Let's get my stewed tea in the mug. Borderlines, where is it based? I don't know the detail of it. You find it out on the page. Whatever happened to doing a train sim mini of your trains at Bristol Parkway? I haven't got that far yet. I haven't done any train sim minis. Just been too busy. Right. Monster Twitch, is it true? Well, yes, I work with Dovetail Games. I'm the senior producer for Train Sim World. It means kind of in charge, not well, and in and amongst a number of people. Rosslyn, platform 1. Roslyn 2.1. Next route is Springfield Line. Was the train, the FL9. It's the second part of the Connecticut Yankee. We've got buffers at Roslyn. Better not make a mess of that. Skyhook might be creating Romney Hythe and Dymchurch. Oh, fantastic. This isn't the end of the scenario. We've got to now pick up another train and bring it back to Oakhurst. But I think we're express back to Oakhurst. Yeah, I think doing a Roslyn would be a completely different kind of thing than doing a Nebworth. Coming into Roslyn platform 1. Crucible, if you look on, I think UK Train Sim, possibly other places, you can get Tallyclin for a Train Sim. Done by Steve Pontin, it's excellent. Oh, look at that. Even though we're late, we've still got nice stuff happening. Train Master, you just about snapped a butter knife in half. Hey, how did you manage that, mate? How did you manage that? Doesn't sound like a good thing. Doors. Right, where are we? What's next? Drop off these in there. Couple to them. Oh, and then we drive forward. Oh, okay, then we're just going to drive around there. So we're just carrying on, because this, of course, is a loop. So after this, we need to be going backwards. Drains need to be open. shunt your train backwards into Rosslyn Coaches 1 and drop off all the coaches. JD Train Spotter, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right. Back. I need to release the brakes. Oh, JD the Train Spotter is Apple, is it? Hey Lutz, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Hey, train number 978. Right, so we're going to reverse into the yard over here. Drop this set off. You always like how carriages are full of people. Yeah, there is a feature in the game that's supposed to allow you to get all the people removed before you go with, for ECS runs, but either people don't use it or it's stopped working. Certainly used to be able to. It's a tick box on the passenger stop instruction that says whether the train will be empty at the end of this instruction. Well, the coaches need to support it, Coplopamo. It's not down to the train. The coaches need to be built in such a way that the asset, the passenger asset, is a separate node that's named something. But the feature's been in the game for a long time. I think it was 2014, maybe it was added. Are we in? We in. Uncouple. Ka-ching. Couple up to the parcels train. Oh no, it's definitely been a lot longer than that, Coplopper. I thought of making an alert for a raid. What do you mean, like one of those screens people put up when they're like as a defense when they get raided? I saw a really brilliant one that one guy had. It was very, very good. Right, pick up this train and then blast our way over to where we started. Getting water in, we are. Good, good. Right, drive to Oakhurst Goods up and stop on the request. Excellent, my favourite thing for tabbing. Proper Mal. The thing with the raid, it wasn't actually it wasn't meant as a bad thing. The defense against the raid, it was actually really brilliant. It was a little show the guy basically put on. You know, and as part of the show, he was basically thanking the raiders. But it was, you know, it was like he put on his, he had like a thing which made it look like he was this dictator and how he was. Oh, it was really good. It was really, really good. I guess the idea is it makes the raid a bit more special, and it gives it stops what he's doing while the raid is taking place, rather than interfering with what he's doing. So it's a case of, it was really clever because it meant that it didn't interfere with what people were doing, so no one really got upset about it, and I think they all quite enjoyed seeing it. SPAD request to get a calling on signal is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's put that back off. Is this Oakhurst? No. Okay. Sudden thought. I tabbed it, stop panicking. $60 limit, let's go. Favourite class of steam engine? I like the A4 and the 9F in the UK. Tank engines, J50, 3F, the Pania, GWR. I tabbed it, Victor. Like I said, don't panic. Stop panicking! How's that water coming? There you go. My favourite GWR 460? I don't know. Haven't really thought about it. Victor panics. Right, there's Oakhurst Goods up. Drop off and then pull off onto the shed. Next distant is on. Flying Scotsman. It's not really one of my favourite locos. I mean, I don't have anything against it, but she's a lovely machine. But no, I wouldn't necessarily say it's one of my favourites. We are approved. As long as the dispatcher approves of me, all is good with the world. I've tabbed already. You know what? I'll tab again. Tornado's nice. I like Tornado because it's a new build and it's a significant achievement. And she's just a really nice loco. But right, we're stopping at Oakhurst Goods Up, which is where we'll be dropping these wagons. See you later, Ronick. Yeah, the P2 I'm really looking forward to. Both of them, because there's two of them being built. Shunt your train backwards into Oakhurst Yard 12 and drop off the coaches. Oh yes, this is indeed where we started, isn't it? What graphic card is the best for TS? It really depends how much you want to spend. I mean, I'm using a 980 Ti and it will benefit from a 980 Ti. You'll benefit from a 1080, but it's starting to get expensive and not really worth the amount you're investing in it. Shawster, yeah, there's the A1 Society that made Tornado. They are making a P2, and it's a modified design which borrows components from the Tornado, so that they could, to make it easier for them to maintain it. And it also has they've modified the gear. They're using a different system for the gear, the motion, because there were supposed to be some issues with the original design. And then you've got the P2 Society, I think it is, or something like that. They are making a completely faithful model, or a replica of based on the original design. So I guess the one that the A1 Society is doing is not technically a P2, it's sort of a variant. It's pretty close to a P2 though. I guess in reality no more so than most locos would have had different variations as they developed. Alright, uncouple. Driving to Oakhurst Shed 1 to finish the scenario. So we've got to pull forward and drop back basically to where we started. Except not on the turntable. Train Sim World is the new train simulator. It's what I'm senior producer of. And it's based on the Unreal Engine, so it's completely rewritten from scratch. And if you look up, maybe someone can post a link to the announced trailer for TS 2017 and Train Sim World, then you can see some video of it in action. It's lovely. It's actually that three-way junction there we want to get to. That would be an awesome double header. Oh yeah, that'd be an incredible double header, wouldn't it? Stop! Come on. Which P2 is James May involved with? I've got no idea. Someone's made a Wikipedia page for Train Sim World, have they? So, send me a link to that. I'm interested to see what they've put. It's always interesting because, you know, if you're in possession of the actual facts, you can compare what people think they know. Missed that. There we go. It says it's incompatible with Spectrum currently. Well, as usual for a Hey Joe scenario, that was epic. Really enjoyed that. Trainmaster, what is a raid? So if you've got 100 people watching a channel, like this one for example, it's 130 watching this channel, failed one or more tasks, oh well, never mind. And when the channel finishes, you say, you know what, everybody, go over to this person's channel, and so that channel suddenly gets 130 people coming in saying, raid from Matt Pedalston, Frankers. That's a raid, basically. It's a way of basically saying, hey everybody, viewers, let's go and help a friend out and give them some people. And then there's several people have come to this channel only because of raids, where otherwise they wouldn't have even known to come and have a look. So raids are a good thing. Raids are a very good thing. Right, okay, last scenario before we move on to Project High Rise.